guys, I'm Leila. So today we're going to be playing some Raid Shadow Legends, and we're actually going to be doing a bit of a showcase for Whisper. Probably a champ we don't really see used too often. And the showcase is going to be courtesy of SJ. SJ does create YouTube content, so I will have his link down below. Make sure you go toss him a subscribe. So SJ took Whisper, and as you see, he ended up getting a 6-star blessing on her and ran her in Hydra. All right, he ran her in Hydra normal with a crit damage set, and I'm gonna pop up the screenshot right here for you. And she ended up doing 139 million damage of that 363 million that you see here. So this was in a crit damage set, right? Some really, really good damage we see done by her. So what you see now is since then, he was able to kind of work a Savage set in here. So today what we are going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you the Savage set. We're going to be running her in Phantom Shogun and also in the Sand Devil, both stage 16. And what he's going to be doing is he's going to be doing a Hydra run again with this Savage set on his YouTube channel. So make sure you guys subscribe to him so that you guys can see that on his channel when it goes live. All right, so right now, as we see, she does have a 4-piece Savage set, right? And she also does have some broken pieces. So she does have a stone skin chest piece, and she has an avenging hand piece right there, right? Now for her accessories, we have a revenge amulet, which gives her a chance to counterattack. And let's check out her stats. Let's see. So I might as well show you guys, you know, for the Hydra here is that we do have some bonuses on speed and then also on the ignore defense. But what we're going to do is let's check out, since we're going to be taking her in Sand Devil today. Are there any bonuses there? There is not. And let me check Shogun. Okay, so we don't have any additional bonuses there, so I'll just show you what we have here for her. Is she has almost 39,000 HP. She has a 6,000 attack, which is great considering she's an attack-based champ, right? We want to try and get as much attack and crit damage on her as possible. You'll see that down here. She has a 2,000 on the defense, 216 speed. She has 71% in the crit rate, which has got 343% on the crit damage, 144 resistance, and then 185 on the accuracy. Now, I'm assuming she's fully booked. She is. And as you guys see with her 6-star blessing is he went with Crushing Rend. So each round, a number of the champions it hits ignore a percentage of the target's defense. And the percentage ignored depends on the level of the target. So we're going to see all these bonuses, right? Is we get an additional 5,500 on the HP, 600 attack, 450 defense, 30% crit damage, 60 resistance, 60 accuracy, and 10 speed. And because this is going to be a 6-star blessing, every hit ignores a percentage of target's defense, ignores 1% defense for every 10 levels. And you see, you know, it starts with like 50, that goes 40, 25, and because he's got the 6-star, it goes 10. And then let's check out her masteries. So for her masteries, you are going to see that we're going to be down in the offense and the defense trees. So what you don't exactly see behind me here is that he did take a Blood Shield. And then you do see these two here is that he has Stoked to Fury with the T6 being Flawless Execution. Now he did mention to me that he was looking at trying out Helm Smasher instead, because he wants to try to get the true damage on there as well too. All right. So again, this is probably stuff that you'll end up seeing when you follow his, you know, go subscribe to his YouTube channel. So when he ends up running this again in the Savage gear on Hydra, and when he ends up trying out the Helm Smasher, they end up seeing how much damage she can do. But today, like I said, so what we are going to be doing is we're going to be taking her in Phantom Shogun and in the Sand Devil. All right, guys, so we're going to be starting off in Sand Devil stage 16. So you are going to see that we do have Whisper in lead here, but we do also have Siphi, we have Arbiter, we have Bad Alcazar, and then we also have Ruella. So we do have a bit of a team preset here. So let's see what presets we have. This is Sand Devil 16. So for Whisper, we're going to be starting with our Charged Assault, which is an increased attack, increased crit rate on her, and ignores defense of the targets under a weaken. And we have Unyielding Flurry, which hits twice, grants an extra if the target's under decreased defense and a weaken. Siphi, we're going to have her do her Curse of Logi, which is the sleep, because again, this is Sand Devil, right? We want to try to keep him asleep. Arbiter, we're going to leave her alone. Ruella, we're going to do the Nowhere Spite, because again, this is going to work nicely with Whisper, right? Is that we want the chance to decrease defense and the weaken, and she also does a decreased speed as well too. That's going to help Whisper do her job. And fill turn meter of allies and places increase crit rate buff. And then battle, we're going to let him do his thing. So here we are, stage 16. Let's speed this up a bit. Look at that, we get a snooze right away. Very nice. Look how much damage she just did there. She took off a nice chunk of his damage. And there it is. So what do we got? 19 seconds? And it looks like his best run was with 10. I wonder if it was with this team. But Whisper did 1.2 million damage is what she did there. So let's replay that again. His fastest time was 10 seconds. Let's see if we could do better than 19. 16. Bit better that time. So that time she did 1.3 mil. We'll do one more. And then we're going to head over to the Shogun. Okay. But she's definitely taken off like a huge chunk of damage there. $16. All right, 16. 16 might be the best that she does. So those of you guys watching YouTube, I am recording this live on Twitch, and there's a comment that remember she wasn't good when she was a Twitch Prime reward, and here she is doing good. Yeah, that's why SJ wanted to do this showcase to show, you know, depending on how you built her, you can get a good amount of damage off of her. So here we are over at Phantom Shogun. So we have her in lead again. So we have Arbiter Sify. This time we have Gerptuk, and then we have Ruella. So let's check out the preset here. All right, so this time we are going to have her start with the decreased defense weekend, and then we're going to go into a charged assault. Arbiter stays as is. Sify is going to be Whirlwind's Romance. So block debuffs, increased defense and speed, and to Love Beyond Death, which is going to be the increased attack and crit rate. Gerptuk is a very interesting one to see. We don't see him played very often. So we're going to do his Cloud of Spores, which is poison on all allies and block buffs. Into his removes all debuffs except poison and does shields. And then Ruella, we're going to have her do a No Respite, which is decreased defense weekend and decreased speed. And we're going to shut off filling turn meter. All right, here we go. Phantom Shogun with a whole bunch of poisons from Gerptuk. And let's see how we do. So you are going to see Ruella lands her decreased defenses and her weakens, right? Wow, look at that. All that damage. Goodness, Whisper. Settle down. Nicely done. Nicely done. 16 seconds. She did 1.1 mil. So again, you know, he didn't do any damage necessarily. We have him in there. He's got his poisons, right? Here we go. Landing debuffs. 8 seconds! And I think that is a new best time. Very, very nice. New best time, and she did 1.2 mil damage. Beautiful. One more run. Look at that. What a fun showcase. I like seeing this with champs that aren't necessarily used all the time, right? Or again, to Twitch Chat's point, how, you know, she was a free champ for the Prime reward, and, you know, people thought she was kind of mediocre. So it's fun to kind of see these champs actually, you know, do something. So SJ, thank you so much for the showcase. Guys, again, I will have his YouTube link down below. Make sure you go subscribe to him. And when he ends up doing the run with her, now that she's regeared and Savage, doing the Hydra runs, you guys will be able to see how she does. But can't wait to see it. Look at all that, right? So best time, 8 seconds. Whispers legit hold my beer of the Shogun fights. Hey, so SJ, thank you again for the showcase. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. Drop a comment down below. You know, do you have Whisper? What do you use her on? And hey, thanks for watching.